Hi, Collective. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's good. Yeah. Yet another day in paradise. Happy Sunday. Good day of rest. So, let's get this shit in like pockets. Most High, are there any messages that we as a collective of star seeds need to be mindful of at this day? It's crazy. So, past dynamics that you've let go. Don't let that shit fool you. No matter the mask it's wearing, if it pops back up, but it's still the same monster, it's still gonna hurt you. So, don't fool yourself, man. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. It's kind of a cool card. Just literally cracked open. Hold on, let's see. It's not doing it any justice. It's all this bright beauty behind me. Shut up, cooker. Sorry, make me some toast. So yeah. Don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body. At the center of your life, at the center front of your life. It's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. Pressure makes diamonds what? Anyways. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds and in ways we can only dream possible. But first, they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Most High to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains, and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, and your hurt happen for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you to open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. The inquiry on this is, how can you let life crack you open? I don't really have an answer for that. Life does its own thing for me. But I will say that where it says, bless the ones that cracked you. Bless them, acknowledge the lesson, and move on. Release them. Forgive them and forget them. Because when you keep the devil on your prayer list, you hold space. And when you hold that space, that allows them energetic access. And it's just another way for them to continue to crack you. So be mindful of that. Forgiveness is key, but forgive and forget. Move forward. to the Most High, are there any more messages from this Starseed Oracle deck that we need to be mindful of, please? Oh, very good. I got two more. One of them is big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary and inspired ideas. I'm super fucking emotional right now. I'm struggling. But it's all good. The Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things to change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet, to take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you, by those who, with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, this card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Pleiadians support us in this important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it through with daily action. To dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think, for it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's a reality. Sorry, I gotta stop this if it's gonna keep beeping. Okay. The inquiry on this is, how are you being called to step up and lead? What new ideas or creations are you being called to pursue? Again and again, it's said, now's your time to shine. You've got the green light from the Most High to put your ideas into action and see who you can touch. It's a time of healing and forward movement, and not listening to those nudges and inklings that you have is outright disobedience. Do what you're called to do. It's what you're here for. The other card, oh sorry, it really wasn't visible, but Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. Oh, I can't see anything here. Let's see. It's a little better. Whale and Orca Elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. As they weave around the oceans, they do so much more than any of us know. Their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their own harmonics call us to wake up and remember our own soul song. Looking into the eye of a whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into our very being. And in an instant, you're changed forever. They see beyond the physical, the woundings, the identity, the personality, the story. They see right into your soul. If you pull this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency, to bow to who you truly are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door, to question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. The Whale and Orca Elders want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings, to drop your hang-ups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note of your soul you came here to sing. Allow that song that echoes into the four chambers of your heart to emanate in all four directions. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song, and endeavor to see the soul of those you meet. The inquiry on this is, how are you being called to share your soul's unique song? Stand in your truth and live your power, man. Like, literally, like, you're not going to be accepted with open arms when you start to stand in your truth, when you start to become an obedient servant of the Most High without fail, without question. It's not very well accepted, but it's what's necessary, it's what's right, and it's what's going to be the path that brings you to success, whatever that be in your mind. So just know that. I'm going to go ahead and jump to the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck. Are there any of the messages from the Most High that we as a collective of starseeds need to be mindful of from this here Sacred Geometry Oracle? Okay. Empowerment. It's number 26. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. It's a pretty card. I mean, most of them are really pretty in that particular deck. 26. That hurt, baby. Empowerment refers to the process of enabling or giving power to, and we typically associate power with strength. In the new energy, however, strength not only refers to the totality of everything that makes us strong on the outside, like our physical form and shape, but includes the inner qualities of wisdom, balance, flexibility, adaptability, and courage. Our true power is deeply rooted in our knowledge, of our knowing who we are, our connection to the Most High and self. When we are clear about who we are, we can be clear about what we are here to do. This clarity is empowering. The empowerment image we see human shapes with their arms over their heads. I see it. I sees it. Do you see it? They look like little ballerinas. Referring to the state of completeness that every human can reach on their own. They also show us the power of our connection, because we are all connected to the same source. We can overcome any perceived differences and combine our power toward a more conscious reality. All the shades and gradations of blue refer to our ability to express ourselves in the world. Blue is also considered the color of truth. The red in the center refers to our ability to ground and identify ourselves in the physical world. Red stimulates courage, strength, power, and determination. Whoa. Sorry, it just flipped out and sent it to a whole other area. Okay. Okay, and the yellow balls emerging from the middle refer to the inner power that flows from our center into the grid of the flower of life, the basis of our form-based reality. Try this. Take a breath and go inside yourself for a thoughtful moment. Contemplate all the aspects of you that are supporting you to be your fullest expression. Do you speak and live your truth? Are you comfortable showing up fully as yourself wherever you go? Try dressing up for no particular reason besides celebrating and empowering yourself. I just said that, dude. Literally. Live in your strength and your power and your truth. Be who you are. And don't let the world hinder you from doing just that. The Most High made you Whether he made you chunky or skinny or goofy looking or perfect, he made you who you are. And there's a reason why. Stand in that truth and power and live it unashamedly. Be you. Everything else will be fine. Woo. Healing Energy Oracle. We need lots of healing in this household. Sorry, Most High, I'm looking for some Healing Energy Oracle cards, please and thank you. Boom, I love it when that happens. Faithfulness. Thank you. I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I commit to my mind and my heart. I commit to thy will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in the Most High, and in the universe. Be you and trust that that's what's needed. But don't ever think that you're more powerful than the Most High. I think more people need to realize that they're not in control. No matter how much control they try to keep over a situation. No matter how they try to manipulate a situation to maintain control or gain control. Just because you feel like you're puppeteering something doesn't mean that you're controlling the situation. Step back and be mindful of the path that you're on. Make sure that you're walking the path that the Most High has laid before you. I'm going to jump to the Inna Segal, Heal Yourself cards. Most High, how can we heal ourselves through some messages from this particular deck? Please and thank you. I've never had this one. It's number 15. Wild. And that I am. So, 15. Let's see. Okay. There is a wild, untamed spirit inside of you, desperate to be unleashed. Free it and claim the gifts of energy, power, passion, and creativity it offers you. Through suppressing your wild, succulent, outrageous, and untamed self, you dull your senses and crush your creativity. You shrink, lose your energy, and become depressed. Your relationships suffer and your rage grows. You become ashamed, hostile, cold, boring, over serious, and scared. You stop taking chances and live in mediocrity, constantly trying to protect yourself. The truth is that no one can judge you, punish you, or hurt you as much as you can. Give in to your wildness and stop living a sham. This part of you is sensual, provocative, truthful, courageous, bold, passionate, and alive. Set it free. Action. Go into nature. A forest is ideal, but your yard is just as sufficient. Find a secluded place. Take off your shoes. Feel the earth or the grass underneath your feet. Breathe in the air. Connect to the untamed quality of nature, animals, weather, seasons, planets, and your ancestors. Move the way tribal people move. Feel the energy from the ground moving into your feet and up your whole body. Make sounds. Let go of control as you move around, touching trees, smelling flowers, etc. If you want to do this inside, find photos of people, animals, or symbols which represent wildness to you. Take a few minutes to look at them and feel what they invoke in you. Put on some tribal or wild music and dance. Do this as often as you can for the next month. So my heritage is mixed, obviously, but my white side is Irish, and the Irish were a very tribal, very primal people in history. So I find being a wild and free magical spirit comes to me very easily. It is not accepted by the outside world, and I could care less, but sometimes it's harder for other people to let go. And I mean, maybe look into whatever culture, whatever lineage you're from, and find that tribal music. I mean, you don't know until you like just check it out and see if maybe that helps to help you relinquish some of the control and constraint that you're holding upon yourself, and see if you can't free yourself some. But like the going outside barefoot, things like that, like grounding. The earth is alive. We are connected to it fully and completely. So the more that you can acknowledge that connection and strengthen it, the freer you'll be. So I'm going to hit the Osho Zen Tarot deck today because I love that deck. Holy Spirit, are there any messages from this here Osho Zen deck that we can gain some insight and knowledge from? If you're looking for a good deck for, it's beautiful, for self-reflection, it's a great, great deck. The card we got today is number 3, Guidance. It's not doing very good on the screen, but basically it's a figure and it's being drawn by an angel in one direction, but the figure is hesitant and resisting, looking the opposite direction, like they know best. So I'm sorry I make you guys wait like this. Okay, boom. The angelic figure with rainbow-colored wings on this card represents the guide that each of us carries within. Like the second figure in the background, we may sometimes be a little reluctant to trust this guide when it comes to us because we are so accustomed to taking our cues from the outside rather than from the inside. The truth of your own deepest being is trying to show you where to go right now, and when this card appears, it means that you can trust the inner guidance you are being given. It speaks in whispers, and sometimes we can hesitate, not knowing if we have understood correctly. But the indications are clear. In following the inner guide, you will feel more whole, more integrated, as if you are moving outwards from the very center of your being. If you go with it, this beam of light will carry you exactly where you need to go. You have to look for guidance because you don't know your inner guide is hidden inside you. You have to find the inner guide, and that's what I call your witness. That's what I call your Dharma. That's what I call your intrinsic Buddha. You have to awaken that Buddha in your life. Will shower blessings, benediction. Your life will become so radiant with good, with godliness, with more than you can possibly conceive. It is almost like light. Your room is dark. Just bring light in. Even a small candle will do, and the whole darkness disappears. And once you have a candle, you know where the door is. You don't have to think about it. Where is the door? Only blind people think about where the door is. People who have eyes and the light is there, they don't think. Have you ever thought, where is the door? You simply get up and go out. You never give a single thought to where the door is. You don't start groping for the door or hitting your head against the wall. You simply see, and there is not even a flicker of thought. You simply go out. That light that the Most High has created each of us with shines bright. Don't hinder yourself from forward movement or surety in your movements because you're skeptical or it feels strange or different, especially if things are bad. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the Rebel deck. Like I said, I'm I'm dealing with stuff right now. So, yeah. Holy Spirit, can we get something, some raw truth in our lives right here? It's crazy, like, even when I'm, like, in a bad mood or going through shit, like, I'm still just such a goofy motherfucker. It is what it is, man. You be who you be. Stop apologizing. Stop worrying what other people think about it. Okay. You equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Neither do some of us chosen ones, so that really wasn't pertinent. I'm gonna go again. Redo. We had this one the other day. Figure shit out on your own. Everyone has their turn. Welcome yours. Get your tired ass up and handle it. You are going through some tough shit. It's weird. That's like the same ones I had the other day. You are not the center of the fucking universe. Stop obsessing. Sounds good. Whatever. I'm out and checking out. Doses. I love you guys. Thank you. See you soon.